Hey everyone! How you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. So, today I got in the mail, I got it sent to me, the Wife Life Jordyn x Kylie collaboration. I am so excited. I know that this has been like a highly anticipated collaboration, so I'm really stoked to try it out, test it out for you guys. So this is what it looks like inside. Now, I'm not 100% sure if they are going to be selling bundles. I believe they probably will be. The collection is available this Friday, the 21st. I'm going to try to get this up for you guys in time for Friday. I'm filming it. It's currently Thursday, the 20th right now. So I'm going to rush and get this to my editor, Tom. He is a freaking rock star. So very grateful for him. I have been traveling a lot. I just got back from Washington, Seattle. I'm really excited to be home and film for you guys. I feel like I really needed a break from just everything. You know, there's a lot of negativity going on in the community. Just in general, I felt like there was a lot of negativity in my life in general. So I just we needed to get out, get a little freshness, kind of hang out in the woods, if you will, for a little bit. And I feel very refreshed and very happy to be here and filming for you guys. Also, I'm getting a lot of work done on my house, so if you hear any strange men banging or yelling, it's them. I've told them to be quiet about like 5 times and they want to kill me, but I'm really sorry. So the first thing we have that I received was this little pamphlet, and basically it says we've worked on this collaboration for over a year to make it personal and authentic to our friendship as possible. We had so much fun creating this, and we hope you enjoy it. So we get some swatches. This is the first time we've actually received like a little pamphlet from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm digging it. I like the extra work that was put into this, and you know, they look really cute. I love the like glittery champagne vibes. So without further ado, let's just get into this whole tutorial now. I'm really, I can't say it enough, I'm excited. I think that this is one of the collaborations I've been most excited about from Kylie. And if you look at this cute packaging, they look like Bratz dolls. I love this, I live for this. I want myself to be like this. Can somebody paint me like this, please? Please! So when you look at the palette itself, it says Kylie Heart Jordyn. And it's very like gold, champagne-y, rose gold theme with the packaging. You have a pretty large mirror, and this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I'm really liking the color scheme on this one. I feel like it's very woman and men of color friendly as well, which is really awesome. And I don't know why my lighting isn't allowing it to be, the coloring to be picked up as vibrant as it is, but this shade right here, Marry Me, and My Heart are very vibrant and pretty. Overall, I really like the color scheme for this because you have your pops of colors and you also have your neutrals, so you can really use this palette for a lot of things, in my opinion. I haven't dug into the palette, I haven't swatched it or anything like that, so I don't know how the formula is or anything, but just looking right off the bat, I'm liking it, and I'm also loving the fact that the names are on the front of the palette! Kylie, thank you! Thank you! Oh my god, finally! Please, I am so effing excited right now, you guys. Now I'm not going to be butchering the names like I normally do. So I'm going to look up the prices right now. I'm probably going to just go to Trend Mood or to Kylie Cosmetics because Trend Mood always knows the prices. Oh, I got the prices beat. I'm so excited. Because usually when I do this, I'm always like, I don't know what the prices are, you guys. But I got them. So the eyeshadow 12 pan palette is $45, which is true to her normal, I would say normal price range. So I'm going to swatch a couple on the back of my hand. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of swatches. I'm sorry, I'm just not a huge fan of them. I'd rather see how they perform on my eyes, but I will do a little bit of swatching. Also, I'm so sorry, I have this ugly ass band-aid on. I have some type of like skin infection going on. I think I'm allergic to some nail glue that I used, and I'm trying to like make it all better. Ooh, this feels really soft. Okay, so this is the shade Marry Me, and I'm going to do a swipe on the back of my hand. That's really pretty. It feels really soft. It's kind of like a silver with a hint of blue to it, like a mint. And then let's do this purple guy, My Heart. So you definitely do have to, like, I mean, that does look like a little bit patchy. I would say you probably have to go over it a couple times. But I feel like this is very typical for a bright matte shade. But, like, this is a second swatch, and I feel like it already looks a lot better. Let's do one more. This one is called Don't Ever Leave Me. Ooh, it's like a duochrome. It's got a pink to yellow shift, and I'm going to just kind of sneak this in the middle here. And that looks really pretty. So yeah, I mean, swatches wise, let's just see how it performs on my eye. Let's not waste any more time. And I'm going to just wipe this off and get my eyes prepped. And you know what, you guys? I am not going to set my eyeshadow primer today. I'm going to just let it be because I've been loving those makeup tutorials with, like, from Mitchell, and there's another girl that I'm, like, obsessed with. I always DM her. Lord China. I'm literally obsessed with her. Her makeup tutorials are a bomb. Let me show you guys her Instagram so you can go follow her. She's amazing. This is her Insta right here, Lord China, LORDCHYNA. Tell her I sent you. She's amazing. Like, she's the one that's inspired me to actually, like, get out of my comfort zone of setting my eyeshadow concealer primer thing. So I'm gonna go in with the light medium beige from Tarte Cosmetics. This is the Amazonian waterproof clay concealer-y Schmutzenheimer thing. And I'm just going to bring it, like, all out, bring it out here as well, inner corner. And then I'm gonna blend it out, but I wanna get a lot on here because I feel like sometimes when I blend it out, it kind of seeps into my skin. I don't know why. And then I'm just taking a beauty blender and I'm going to just push this into the skin, and I'm not going to set it. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This is a big ass deal. I'm nervous for this. This is only my second time doing it, but I feel like this will also be a really good way to test these shadows out as well. So I am going to zoom you guys on in and let's get started. Okay, I'm trying to think of, like, what I want to do here. Let's just, like, start with a warm tone in our crease. What else is new? I'm going to take the shade Wife Life, which is very, very, very similar to my actual eye color and my skin tone. So if it doesn't show up on camera, that is why. And no, I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you guys. And I'm just going to go right into the crease and start to work that. Also, if you're someone who's like me that has, like, very large eyelids and you do get your crease shades or whatever it may be on your actual lid, don't worry too much about that because we're going to cover it up anyway, so don't get too, like, your panties in a bunch type of vibe, you know? And we are making money moves. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And this is going to act like a little base too, you know? Kind of get everything in motion. You guys, my eyes, my vision is getting, like, worse by the second. I don't know if any of you guys have ever gotten LASIK eye surgery done. Let me know because I'm really, really contemplating it. I'm even having problems seeing my mirror that's literally less than a foot in front of me. Definitely a pretty transition shade. I know it's not showing up on camera that well, but I like it. So I'm using a Morphe M433. I have a discount code with Morphe. It's NICOL, all caps. Checkout. You get 10% off. I get a little commission. It's a win-win for both of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just warm up my crease a little bit. Wow, wait. This one right here, Wild Love, it literally shifts from, like, green to burgundy. That's so cool. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Getting mesmerized. I'm going to take the shade Peru, and I am going to pop that in the crease a little bit more just to warm this up a little bit because I am going to be using some color. So I kind of like to warm it up, my crease, whenever I use any type of color. I don't know why. That's just my vibe. I always feel like I have to have a little pop of warm in there. So I'm just going to go in and add this right on top. And this shade you guys should be able to see a lot better. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm really liking the nose setting the eyeshadow vibe. And again, this isn't meant to be, like, a very dramatic portion of the eyeshadow. This is more or less just to add that touch of warmth to the eye look. So far, the colors are able to blend out very easily, in my opinion. I'm not struggling with the two shadows I've used. I think it's a very similar formula to, like, all of her eyeshadows. So if you are a fan of Kylie's eyeshadows in general, then I think you will definitely like this palette. Okay, I think I'm going to move on from this and we'll come back to some more blending. What I want to do now is take the shade Love You Bitch. I'm using a very defined small brush, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe M514, and I'm going in with the same shade, Love You Bitch. Also, you guys, there isn't a lot of fallout. Like, just wanted to let you know. Like, there is some, but it's not like ridiculous at all. I think this is probably the best palette she's had fallout wise. Like, very, very nice. And I'm gonna take this shade and I'm gonna start to work it into the crease and the outer V. This is gonna be a little bit lower on the crease. So take your time with this since this is a darker shade. You don't want to get like too heavy-handed too quick. You can always add color, but you can't take away color. So be careful. And I'm going to just very lightly add this on there in the crease. And we're going to blend this out. And like I said, don't pay attention to my actual eyelid right now because we're gonna just get rid of that. So this is blending very nicely, I feel like, for how dark the color actually is. I'm happy with that. I don't think there's really anything wrong going on right now. And this, again, is just with one dunk. I haven't even gone over a second layer. So I am really happy with how that turns out. And then I'm just going to be doing the same exact thing to the other eye. And just to save a little bit of time, I'm going to do that off camera so this video isn't 30 minutes long. Even though I know it probably will be. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade My Heart, and I'm going to use the same brush, the Morphe M514, and I'm going to go in the crease and kind of like on half of the lid with this brush. And this is just going to like add a little bit more intensity, that purple intensity that we want to go on. And then doing the same thing over here, kind of like swirling it onto the eye. So for this shade, you definitely do have to pack on. Like, I would say you have to go over it twice, but that doesn't really bother me. Like, it's like that with those vibrant matte shades, you know? So I feel like this is pretty good, in my opinion. So then I'm going to take a smaller packing brush. This is the Morphe M124, and use the same My Heart purple shade. And I'm just going to start to pack this on the actual lid and the outer corner. And then doing the same thing over here. And since we have the concealer on our eyes that we didn't set with any like translucent powder, this purple shade is sticking very, very nicely. And then I'm going to pick up my Morphe M170-8. I don't know why it has a dash. And I'm going to set this brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, not a whole hell of a lot, just a little. And I'm going to take the shade Marry Me, this very pretty teal color, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner, like so. Are you kidding? That is so pretty and vibrant. Wow, was not expecting that. And I'm going to kind of like cut it, you know, and then I'll blend these two together, but this is pretty much like the look that I am going for here. Dang, I was not expecting it to be that vibrant. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm going to take this small brush. I'm going to clean it off first because I think it's got all sorts of schmutz on it. This is the Morphe M515. I'm going to take the purple shade My Heart, and I'm just going to kind of softly blend the two together like so. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have a little bit of like cleaning up I need to do in my edges. So I'm just going to take a brush that doesn't have any product on it. This is the M433. And I'm just going to kind of soften up the edges like so. And since we didn't do our foundation first, this will be a lot easier to kind of like wipe away. But I don't really have any fallout on my face whatsoever, so that's really good to note. And then I have one more thing I'm going to do, but I need to blend this guy out a little bit more. So taking that Morphe M433 and the shade Peru, I'm just going to take this and kind of run it on top of the purple we have going on here to kind of warm it up, add a little bit of a dimension vibe to it all. This is just going to warm up the shadow in general and add a little bit more of that color that we want going on. Really pretty. I'm really happy with this palette. I actually like it even better than the Sippin' Pretty palette that she came out with. I think this is beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to do my eyeliner off camera, and then we're going to move on to the rest of this collection. We have lipsticks, we have highlighters, we are ready to rock. Okay, for mascara, I'm going in with the NARS Climax Mascara, and this is honestly one of my favorite mascaras I've ever used in my life. Like, top 3 for sure. This may even be number 1. I think it's beautiful, and my lashes feel so gorge when I have them on. Like, you know, just like my plain lashes, and I use this mascara, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like so pretty and girly. If you are looking for a mascara to invest in, I definitely recommend this puppy right here. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna pop on some Lily Miami lashes, and I'm gonna do my foundation off camera and all that jazz, since the rest of the products we have to test out is like cheeks, highlighter, and lips. I'm just gonna do my quick foundation off camera, and I'll be right back to test out the highlighters and lipsticks. Alright guys, so I have my base on, my bronzer on, contours on. Only thing I'm missing is highlight and lipstick. I did a little reverse situation going on here. I like the way it looks. I think it's kind of cute. So we have the highlighter here. This is a highlighter palette. I kind of like how the Jordyn doesn't fit all the way. Like, I think that's cool. And then if you open it up, it's a mini highlighter palette. And this is what is inside. You have a peach tone, a purpley iridescent tone, a more bronzy one, and then a more like yellowy champagne one. So I feel like the one that's probably best for me is No New Friends. Now, for me, I thought that this was going to be a similar formula to the Wet Set, so I was like a little bit disappointed when it came down to that. As far as like highlighter palettes go, I'm not really a big like highlighter palette gal. I personally, my favorite highlighter that I use all the time is Champagne Showers from Kylie Cosmetics. This is my all-time favorite highlighter, so it's kind of hard to like top that with this highlighter set, but I'm still going to give it a shout and a little try. I'm probably going to go in with No New Friends. I feel like that'll probably be, maybe I'll mix those two together and we'll do a little highlight action. That definitely is really pretty. But like I said, you guys, my favorite highlighter from Kylie is the Champagne Showers one. I feel like it's so hard to top that, in my opinion, because I love that highlighter a lot. And then I'm going to get the tip of my nose, down my nose a little bit. Get a little Cupid's bow action, chinny chin chin, a forehead action too. It is really pretty though. Really pretty. But for me, like I was saying, guys, I genuinely am obsessed with her other highlighter, so this is like my go-to right now. But this definitely is pretty. Like, if you are someone who likes to have a highlighter kit, I'm not really that kind of person, but it is a pretty, like, it's pretty, it's gorge. Also, I did just want to say, I took a little break, like, obviously in between here to do my foundation, and I was looking on Twitter, and a lot of like speculation is going around on whether or not Kylie Cosmetics pays me, and they don't. Like, I have never gotten paid. Like, yes, this stuff is sent to me, but I am not paid to do a review. Like, I choose to do a review and a tutorial for you guys. So no, this is not a sponsored video. I don't know what I have to say to make people believe it. I feel like, am I gonna have to post my effing bank statements? Like, Jesus. Some people are so extra worrying about all this stuff. I mean, I get it. Like, I totally get it. But I'm really good at disclosing, so I wouldn't, like, ever not disclose, especially now, day and age. So I'm just getting out some of the glosses. And this is, I believe, this is a different type of, like, formula, I believe. Oh, whoa. And the packaging is really cute. It says Jordyn, Kylie. It has a heart. I really, really like the packaging. If there's one thing that I can say consistently about Kylie Cosmetics is that I do really, really, really like their packaging. And their eyeshadows are usually a hit for me as well. Okay, so it looks like we have two glosses here. One that's like a gold shimmer, one that's a nude, and then we have one lipstick, which is called Woods. And it's like, ooh, that's pretty. It reminds me of like a 1995 situation. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try out the gloss. I think I'm going to start with the glitter gloss. So this is a different wand. It's a more like firm wand, which I personally like when it comes down to glosses. For me, it's a little bit hard to use her other gloss, like the brush. I really like this kind of gloss. Like, if I'm going to go for a gloss, like, I like this kind of doe foot applicator. Whoa. I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. I thought it was more of like a topper. Okay, so it does like kind of mute down, which I like. I was a little nervous at first. I was like, whoa. But yeah, this is a nice little shimmer gloss. If you are a gloss person, this could be a cute gloss for you to have. It doesn't feel sticky. There's no like gloobiness going on. I was just saying on Twitter the other day, like, I'm not a huge fan of glosses, but this one feels okay. So I'm going to wipe it off and try the other one on. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. This was called 23, and this one is called Partner in Crime. Ooh, I actually like this gloss. I think the color is pretty. I like this one better than the other one I just tried on, the 23 one. Doesn't feel too sticky. Yeah, that's pretty. And I forgot, I will give you the prices of everything as well. And then this is a matte lipstick in the shade Woods. And it's pretty pigmented with like one back and forther. And again, these are just rough swatches, but I feel like it's super pigmented. This is a really pretty color. It doesn't necessarily go with my eye look, so I think I am going to put on the gloss. But before I do that, I'll read you guys the prices. So for the glosses, they are $16 each. The highlighter quad is $40. I do feel like that is kind of expensive because it's not like a huge pan. But if you are someone who likes to collect makeup and you like these shades and you like the kind of like variety of the options for what highlighter you want to wear, then it could be really good for you. And then the lipstick is $17. The whole bundle collection is $124, which I don't think that this that bad because you do get a lot of stuff for it. However, if it was me, like just kind of reflecting off of everything right now, I would probably say that I would get the Eyeshadow Palette, this gloss, the Partner in Crime gloss, and the Woods lipstick. Those are my favorite, and I'm going to zoom you guys on out, give you some of my final thoughts here on the collection, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are all zoomed out, and I really like the way that this makeup look came out. I was impressed with the eyeshadow. I thought it was really fun, really cute. I really liked the lipstick and this lip gloss, and you guys know I'm not a gloss person. I literally just went on a whole Twitter rant about how much I don't like gloss. And I feel like this is a really pretty gloss. Like, it's not too much and it's not too sticky. So I like that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review / tutorial. Leave me a comment down below what you guys think. Again, this is not a sponsored video. Jesus Christ. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.